Hello everybody and welcome back to X4 Foundations, and by back, I don't know why I said that. I've never played this game on this channel before. I've dabbled in it a little bit, but this is going to be my first real playthrough of this game, and it's also been quite a long time since I last played it at all. Now, I want to address one thing. This is a sandbox game. When I'm playing sandbox games, I really like to have some form of a goal point, an end point. For this particular series, we are going to be doing a capitalist playthrough, and we are going to be looking to manufacture pretty much everything we can and build a bit of an economic empire that way. Now, I don't know what all that will entail. I know that it'll be a lot of work, but we'll see. So for now, we're going to hop into a new game.
Tired of waiting the shuttles? Want to fly wherever?
And we'll do that in a moment. But first, I want to do a bit of a change here. This was defaulted to 75, so I'll bring that down and I'll bring the main volume up because that speech was pretty low. So we'll just do that. And it does bear noting that this is my first campaign in X4, and for anyone who is unfamiliar with X4, I'm going to be going through the flight school tutorials at the beginning of one of the particular starts. For anyone who is familiar with it and isn't interested in that, all of that will be done by the end of this episode. So for now, we're going to be doing this.
Even after everything that has struck over the last few decades, the Terran conflict, the Xenon, and the jump gates shut down, the Argon Federation has established itself as a key power in this new jump gate network. And even its most distant colony, Black Hole Sun, is a hub of trade and community. Opportunities are aplenty for all. Every day, scores of young pilots set out from the system for the first time, on their way to find adventure among the stars.
And there we go. This game start contains tutorial missions. Good. That's what I need right now.
Val Selton's log, day 1. I'm excited to get underway with this new ship. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do yet. Trading, exploring, am I brave enough to face combat? Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be exciting. Here goes nothing.
Now, as you may notice from this here, the anti-aliasing in this game is not amazingly good. If I crank it up, the frame rate just plummets, so it is what it is for right now. But I'm kind of exciting. No, I'm not exciting. I am excited. Mother, I saw a dream in the night. There were stars in the sky for me. The Epic of Gilgamesh, around 800 BC. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm rather excited for this. I've never really gotten super deep into the X games before, but I've always wanted to. So this gives me a perfect opportunity to really learn how to play these and get into it. So that is the idea here. Like Val said, I don't exactly know what I'll be doing yet, other than I know what our endpoint is, but I don't know how we're going to start getting there, if that makes any sense. We'll probably need to do the main story a little bit. I know that you unlock some form of a space station by doing that, and that's probably a good way to get started. So I think that that's probably going to be what we're going to be doing for the first little bit anyway. For Shift D to return to your ship immediately. That would be handy. For now, though, I think that we definitely need to go through the tutorials. And here we are. So this is our ship here. Excellent. And there's nobody around. Okay. So this is all completely default right now.
Vanguard.
And there's the help menu in here. So I'm not interested in a lot of these. We've already done, or I'm already familiar with the basic flight mechanics. That's simple enough. The ship modes I'm familiar with. Mission management. Managing active missions, briefing, and objectives, that's fine. Item deployment, I actually remember how to do. Platform tutorial, docking, crafting, and the encyclopedia, that's okay. Spacesuit and items. Actually remember most of these. I think this is the tutorial that we need to run, because I want to run an economic empire, right? So learning how to do trading is going to be important. Mining is also going to be an important thing. So we'll grab the trading tutorial here. Requires that you're in a ship and already have a second ship with a captain. Oh. Okay, well that's not going to be a thing. In that case, let's just get out of here. No, I wanted to undock. There we go. Okay. I'm in mouse steering mode right now, and let's get out of here. So, we need to find something to do, and I kind of want to immediately get access to the main story for the little while that we need to anyway, to get some, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to do that. Let's see, I'm just trying to remember how you... Yeah, that's not what I was looking to do. Yeah, it's in here, ship interactions. I want to go to scan mode, because there are hidden around anomalies that will give us what we're looking for, just to get the main story started a little bit and get off the ground. I'm not too interested in completing the main story or going too hard after it. I just want to get started here. Okay. Well, maybe I should run some of these tutorials, because I don't remember quite as well as I thought. So let's go ahead and hop in here. And let's run mission management for now. Actually, maybe ship modes, including remote scanning and the travel drive. Yeah, I know how to do the long-range scanning. Okay, try out scan mode. Yeah, I'm already in scan mode. Okay, you can stop with travel mode. I wanted to hop back into scan mode. Okay. I'm currently in scan mode.
Argon equipment dock.
And in case you're wondering, I just prefer to use mouse steering like this. I can, of course, disable it, if I so choose. Which, in situations like that, probably would have been for the best. I could just do it this way. This is fine. So we just need to find ourselves something to do, and apparently this doesn't count for trying out scan mode. I guess I have to open the ship menu and hop into scan mode this way. Yeah. Okay. Fly near the surface of the station until you hear radio noise. Can do. And this, of course, is pretty much exactly what we're looking for here. Oh, hello. There's a signal over here. We'll need to go around. Looks like it's a ways over. I definitely didn't hear this sound. The game just told me it was here.
Identifying criminal vessels.
Okay, criminal vessels. That's fine. Here it is. Ah, this is the main story guy. Fantastic. Okay. So now we need to head into long-range scan. There we go. Yep, this is all fine. And we can scan up to 200 kilometers away for up to 2 seconds. There we go. And that was too long. Okay. Excellent. We'll just scan around this way for right now. And I kind of want to head back into scanning mode. Because I want to get a little bit closer to this right here. Do we have to get out? I don't think so, but maybe it's because we're in this tutorial. Well, we can come back to this, in theory. So let's go ahead and head into travel mode. And ooh, hello.
Short-range transporter, A.
There's a criminal here. We can go after this. If I can remember how to arm my weapon. It may be having something to do with the tutorial here. Okay, tutorial completed. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic.
Container.
So let's go after this container quick. Because we just killed a criminal. And no one will care. Because this game is kind of weird. So there's a container here, and the question is, does it contain anything of use? It had a carbon filter in it. Okay. That's fine. Let's check. I know there's an inventory here somewhere. Yeah, carbon filter. Excellent. So, that's not worth very much. The tutorial is now completed, though, so let's make our way back towards the station, which was around here somewhere. There it is.
Thanks for your help.
And we just got 500 credits for killing that criminal. It's not much, but it's a start. So we'll hop into scanning mode. And I believe this is the one. Did we already get it? Did it put a mission in our log? Let's see. It may have. Let's see here. Where's our missions? I know our missions are here somewhere. Not in this screen, apparently. It's in the map, then. Probably. Okay, there's a few things here. We might want to run this mission. Yeah, these are all with the Argon Federation.
Argon equipment dock.
I mean, where do I see my visual strength? We don't seem to be able to move too much closer. It's about as close as it gets. Okay, we may actually have to hop out.
Elite Vanguard.
I don't think we do, though. I can't remember how to do this. That's awkward. We do have some interesting missions available right now, though, particularly this Lost and Found, as well as this one. Okay, so those are interesting options. I really want to get this started, though. I mean, maybe I need to find additional anomalies to make that happen. And that might be something that I do off camera. What is this on the marker over here? There's a thing on the map. I'm just wondering if that's inside the station. It might be. I think for right now, I will get the main mission started off camera, just so that we actually have access to it. And for right now, let's just run this very easy mission
I can count on you.
right here. So we need to find a tagged ship that is out in this direction. We need to fly to Black Hole Sun 5. So let's hop into travel mode. And off we go. Technically, I could enable autopilot here and head on over there, but for right now, I think I'm not too interested in doing that. Okay, so we're going to be heading straight through this gate here. Excellent. And it's autosaving. That's a kind of lengthy autosave. That's a very lengthy autosave.
Entering Black Hole Sun 5.
Okay. Well, we are going to continue moving here. We are still in travel mode. We're going to hop through this gate, heading on over to Grand Exchange. And like I said, I'm going to find the main mission off camera because that's just a little bit of a fiddly process. So that's just something I'll have to do. Are we sure that we're in travel mode? I don't think we were in travel mode. Now we're in travel mode.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, so let me just engage the autopilot, and we'll fly on over here. This should be fine. So, in the meantime, while we are making our way over towards our first mission here, I would like to say what my immediate plans are. So, first off, we need to get our story station, right? That's kind of step one. And then from there, we can start developing our manufacturing capabilities. We're going to have to build some resource acquisition, because I want to, if possible, vertically integrate our entire empire. I think that would be a pretty good idea. This is going to be a pretty lengthy flight, and it does bear noting that as our empire gets more developed, we're going to be doing less and less things ourselves, and it's going to be more about managing the ongoing things. So that will be an interesting situation. I have no idea how long this series is going to last, but it's going to be a while, I can tell you that. That's one thing about the autopilot in this game. It gets awful close to things sometimes. Excellent.
Entering system. Grand Exchange.
Okay, so we are now heading to the tagged ship. And let's see just how far away that is. That's just a little ways into Grand Exchange. That's not too bad. Okay, sounds good. So we are about 3 minutes away from finding this particular ship. Which is not too bad. So I think based on our mission parameters, all we have to do is find it and fly to it. What's happening here?
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay. I guess the autopilot got a little confused.
Unknown zone.
We're heading over this way. It also bears noting that by default, the ship returns back to the plane of Ecliptic. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I might change it. For now, We are apparently 5 hours away from finding this ship, which seems a little sketchy to me. I feel like that's not accurate. I mean, sure, it's a long ways away, and there might be a faster way to get there. But for right now, I think that this is fine. I mean, there's almost certainly a faster way to get there. Wait, we're not in travel mode? I thought for sure I put us in travel mode. Well, that explains a lot about how long it was taking to get here. Or is that we have 5 hours to find it? It might be we have 5 hours to find it. This is a timed mission, maybe? But we're definitely moving a lot faster now, so that is pretty great. Let's see. We should probably read this briefing while we're on the way, actually. A known smuggler has been being tracked over the last few weeks, but their exact location has now been lost. We know that their last known location, or rather, we know their last known location, and the tracker placed aboard their ship will respond to the frequency provided on acceptance of this mission. If you can relocate the ship and report their location to us, we can take it from there. Okay, so all we gotta do is find the ship. Travel mode turned off again. Why is travel mode turning off when we're in the map? That's a little strange. I'll have to check the options to see if there's a way to get rid of that, because I definitely don't want that to be happening. Instead, we will push our way out over this way. And I guess we are now a scout ship. Well, it's easy money, in theory. We're now moving much quicker. I'm definitely in travel mode now, so if I hop in the map and hop out, yeah, that turns off travel mode. I definitely need to check the options and find a way to turn that off. Because that is a potential issue. In fact, I'm going to check that now. Game settings. Autosave interval is on 10 to 20 minutes. I'm actually going to turn the save game compression off in hopes that that will make the autosave happen a little bit faster. And then, is there anything here for making it not exit travel mode? Apparently not. That is certainly awkward.
Engaged.
I guess if the autopilot is engaged, though, yeah, that doesn't exit travel mode. Okay, fair enough. I guess that's fine. So we will push our way out over to here and get ourselves, like, 4 times as much money as we have right now. And that should be a decent start. I'll have to look to see how much getting a mining ship and captain is going to cost us, because I usually like to get set up with some passive income pretty early on, but that's definitely something that will happen next episode, because we're starting to get a little bit towards the end of this. I know not a whole lot has happened this episode, but that's kind of the beginning of X4 for you. But I want to finish this mission before we end this episode. There's no doubt about that. So we are just going to push onward. How close are we? We are most of the way there. And we're moving at a pretty good clip now. Fantastic. So, we could, in theory, enter long-range scan mode and scan this region now, which is something we may end up wanting to do. I think I'm going to wait until we get a little bit closer, though. So let's get to around 10 kilometers. Something kind of like this.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, how far away is this?
Unknown zone.
Okay, that's a long ways away again. This is a bit of a wild goose chase, isn't it?
Autopilot.
Well,
Engaged.
let's get over here, I guess. We should be able to get there relatively quickly. It's only 350 kilometers away. I mean, that'll still take a minute or two. We have another 4 hours to locate it. Maybe we should get within 200 and long-range scan it? I don't know. We should be able to catch up to it relatively quickly, though. We've got another 5 hours to find it. So I guess this is a... we run out of information on it after that amount of time? Well, let's hop into long-range scan mode. What are you?
Queen's Guard.
Okay. We'll leave that guy alone.
M.
We'll leave that guy alone, too.
Unknown zone.
Okay, we are currently about 200 kilometers away. I want to get a little bit closer, around 150, I think. And then at that point, we'll see if long-range scanning does anything. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. We'll see. Not in any huge hurry in this particular playthrough.
BOA.
That's just an agricultural trader. We could probably go after that.
Unknown zone.
But I kind of don't want to. I want to do this mission right now. It pays way better. Okay, we're in long-range scan mode.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Now we're in long-range scan mode. Okay. So we found a bunch of things. And we'll head back into travel mode.
Engaged.
Excellent. So we see a few things off in this region. And we should be able to get here relatively quickly, within the next minute or two. And hopefully this doesn't send us on another goose chase. Because this is starting to get slightly insane. I mean, we are chasing a smuggler, I suppose. It makes sense. We're about 70 kilometers out at this point, and we should know pretty soon. There is a bogey up over this way that we don't really care about exactly. We're just going to cruise right on by. $20 kilometers away. Okay.
Autopilot. Disengaged. Autopilot.
Okay, that's only 30
engaged.
kilometers away. Let's go. We're definitely closing in on this guy. We should be able to get up here very, very quickly.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Okay, that's 22.
Autopilot. Engaged.
We're definitely closing in. This guy's trying to give us the slip, though. For obvious reasons.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Okay.
Autopilot. Engaged.
He's now 20 kilometers away. He's really moving.
Hermes. Vanguard.
I mean, I don't think that's the ship that we're looking for. It was within sensor range, though.
Unknown zone. Autopilot. Engaged.
Okay. Now he's over here. All we have to do is locate the ship and report their position to us. To the Argon Federation. I would think that would be easy enough.
Vulture. Sentinel. Unknown zone.
Autopilot.
Disengaged.
Can we not hit that asteroid, please? Thank you.
Empty space.
Okay, I guess we're heading off over this way.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Fantastic. Well, I thought we'd be able to finish this before the episode ended. But apparently not. This guy's giving us the slip. The Zen raiding party there.
Empty space. Autopilot. Engaged.
Okay, this is quite exciting. And by that I mean kind of the other thing. I mean, I don't exactly want to go after this guy. This ship that we're in is not a good fighter. So, I definitely want to do this mission. I'll give this another... at least one more location. Surely we're getting close to this guy. Like, we were getting super close there, but this is like our 5th point that we're searching. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe not. At any rate, this is definitely not what this series is going to be in the future. We just gotta get started, and for that we need a little bit of startup capital. Hence, we need to do some things like this. We could also start doing some trading. I don't know, I've always found that to be... like, the manual trading in games like this to be a little bit on the dull side.
Empty space. Autopilot.
Okay.
Engaged.
Well, I'll give this one more, and then if we don't find it here, then I'll find this off camera, and when we come back next episode, then we would be essentially finishing this, or having just finished it. One or the other.
Phoenix. Sentinel.
That
Empty space. Phoenix.
might be the guy that we're
Sentinel.
going to. The guy that we're looking for.
Wyvern. Gas. Phoenix. Sentinel. Empty space.
Apparently not.
Autopilot.
This is really
Engaged.
close, though. No, I think
Phoenix.
it is this
Sentinel.
guy.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Hello.
Engaged.
We're closing in on this guy. There we go. Mission completed.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Let's keep our distance. Okay. And with that, let's just come to a stop. Fantastic. Don't want to get into a fight with this guy, but we have successfully found him. We have an inactive mission? Hang on. Where are our mission? No, not the encyclopedia. I want the map. Okay. That must be the finished mission that it's talking about. Okay. Well, there we go. And with that mission complete, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here for this first episode. And next episode, our goal is to get some sources of passive income flowing. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.